Okay, I'm just going to come out and say this. It's a rainy day. You know, I think the most ultimate insult of America is January the 6th. When MAGA stormed the Capitol and officers were killed, hurt, brutalized. It was an insult when Trump became president, and then he turned around and pardoned all those people who committed the act on our Capitol. All the stuff he promised y'all, we're going to throw that on the back burner. He not only pardoned those people, but he gave them jobs. Then there's that Babbitt woman. He's giving her honorary for her situation on January the 6th. He's over here starting wars with folks in Venezuela. Venezuela over a drug cartel in countries we don't even know. But y'all, wait a minute now. We have no allies to protect us, so we on our own. It's the 9th month. So anybody that's supporting him right now, you a fucking moron. I'm going to start off with you black folks. You so-called educated black folks. It's not only that he's taking away your rights. He's trying to erase our history. He's sitting up here trying to rig the election so that you won't be able to vote. He got rid of immigrants so that you can take your black ass back in the field, and you still have some black folks that don't vote, don't sit here, and you still got folks that sitting here praising him for the shit he's doing. It's a stupid man that was on social media talking about how Trump coming out with this baby stuff and at this child account, and then when you turn 59 years old, you'll be a millionaire. Look at how long it's going to take you. $1 million ain't going to be shit by the time somebody reach 59. Houses are at $1 million. That's in California. They over almost to $500,000 now. So that ain't no money. Where the fuck you black folks go to school at? Where y'all learn y'all education? You can't be. What baffles me is that you have so many black folks that claim they went to school. Did you learn any fucking thing? And then they come on social media and act like that what Trump is doing is benefiting us. How the hell you what oh my God, you gotta be a fucking moron. It's no other excuse. This man ain't taking care of his white folks. The ones that voted for him, he ain't taking care of. But black folks is still at the goddamn picnic waiting on to be fed. What? Oh my God. You still got black folks who still sitting here acting like, you know what, that it ain't gonna touch them. Oh my God, how disconnected we are. You know, I went to the food city today, the grocery store today, and I talked to this young black man, and I tried to tell him things that's going on. I said, did you know that in certain cases, they end in birthright citizenship? He said, when this happened? I try to stay. He said, I'm so disconnected from. How the fuck you live in this country and all this shit going on and you don't know what's going on? He said, food prices going up. He said, steaks that used to be $12 and $15, now they $30 and $40. Some are $50. 9 months. 9 months. All you black folks that sit here and tell somebody to get the fuck out this country, look at you finna be next, and you don't figure it out. You ain't figured this shit out. They telling you they finna cut this shit. Some of y'all still are on it. They finna cut Section 8 out. Some of y'all depend on it. They finna cut SNAP off. They finna restructure this thing. And y'all still act like it ain't gonna affect y'all. How fucking dumb can you be? You gotta be a fucking moron right about now. If you sitting here still supporting a man that's trying to erase your existence, you trying to sit here, this mofo came on and said in 20 years, your children will be criminals. He banking on it. I'm telling you, he's banking on you not to get your black ass up and go vote. He's banking on it. But just in case you get up and vote, he gonna get up and try to rig the election. Great case in point. He said that there was no Epstein file. He's not in it. He went from the Obamas did it. Now it don't exist. And then he's threatening people and telling people, oh, if you vote for these Epstein files, we're going to come after you. And then he says, oh, I was an informant for the FBI. And you fucking morons are feeding into it. And you wonder why I said one morning they're going to wake up and make our asses slaves again. Because this generation don't know shit, ain't trying to figure, and you think you're smart. You think you're smarter than those in the 50s and 60s, and really you dumb as a motherfucker. Because if you knew how things work, if you actually knew how things work in this country, you wouldn't be sitting up here laughing and grinning and sitting it out when you know that your black ass is next. Like I said, I'm in my 60s. But you 20s and 30s and teens and stuff, oh, they gonna work the shit out of y'all. They gonna hook y'all up. Because they already saying y'all able-bodied laying out all over your mama house in the basement with playing a game. That's who they identify with. And y'all still ain't figured that shit out. And you're too busy listening to folks like Candace Owens, a grifter, and these all other grifters. You're too busy trying to support the black race when half of us are selling each other out. They selling us out. Come on. Everybody black ain't black. And everybody white ain't trying to get over on you. We're going to have to deal with folks accordingly. But right now, you got to be a fucking moron to believe anything that comes out of that White House. Because now they trying to get rid of vaccines. And if anybody, I don't want nobody from Florida coming to my house. I don't even want nobody in Florida to even be in certain states. Because this shit gonna run like a wildfire. Polio is coming back. Measles are coming back. Well, okay. You don't know that polio, the last man that had polio and suffered, he died. He was in an iron lung. He couldn't go nowhere. But y'all ain't getting it. you so smart, you're a fucking idiot. How you get control of a country? You gotta, first of all, you gotta cut them off. You gotta make them suffer. That including healthcare. That include cutting them off. Some gonna have to be oofed off, unalive. But y'all ain't figured that shit out. And y'all say y'all educated. Goddamn.